what was K13?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
It does matter. Because if it was like,
song.
hey, you know what?
Monday morning, toast in my hand. Flip on the speakers, I'm part of the band. Russ tells a story, Ryan starts to laugh. Ren's got a hot take, James breaks it in half. Chris hits record and the room comes alive. 5 friends talking like you just arrived. Songs of FM, we're all tuning in. Every little ramble feels like we're your kin. Songs of FM, let the nonsense begin. If you're here for the vibes, you already win. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Russ, Ryan, Red, James, Chris again.
Back at it again, S1E7 of the Songs of FM podcast. We want to welcome everybody in. Thank y'all for hanging out with us. If you've been with us since episode 1, God bless you. We really enjoy what we do here, and we got a stranger in the house tonight. I want to welcome in Marty McFly. How are you doing, Marty?
Doing well, guys. Glad to be here.
That's great, Marty. That's really great. Didn't expect you to be here, but you're here.
I'm back from the future.
Yeah. How the rest of you fellas? You doing all right?
All right.
I'm good.
Good. We got a jam-packed show for you this evening, and I'm not looking forward to segment 3. I'll just leave it at that because I know that Marty's got something up his sleeve for me. As we have been doing, I guess right now we're going to do the 3 R's, righting Ryan's wrongs. We spell wrong with a R. So Ryan, what wrongs do you have?
Well, first I'd like to kick it off that we finally figured out the NBC theme. James, you want to hit it there? It's
Oh God.
yeah, it's it's in the key of C, the G below middle C, the E above, and then C.
There it is. Yeah.
There it is.
Yep.
All right, so
Finally
we're not
got
wrong
it.
on that one. That one's been corrected, so we're good.
Cool.
Now, moving on to the wrongs from the last episode. During the sponsor reading, we had a claim that Radio Shack still exists in Pikeville, Kentucky. So I did some research into that. It does, in fact, exist, and it's called Greg's Radio Shack. So James was not
Are you
wrong
serious?
that it
Yep.
was near Greg's Custom Audio, because what they did is they took the name Radio Shack, they took the name Greg's Custom Audio, they jammed them together to make Greg's Radio Shack. Then they took all the inventory from Greg's and just threw it in there. So you can get your weather tech protective products, bed covers, backup cameras, long range radar detectors, RC vehicles, car speakers, and the Radio Shack portable multi-band radio with weather band.
All right.
They have easy financing from 90 days to 36 months. No credit needed. Buy now, pay later. That's
Holy
Greg's
crap.
Radio Shack.
Not a
So
sponsor.
apparently, Radio Shack has kind of gone away like we know it from the brick and mortar. And now they have, what do they call it? Like
Distribution?
authorized resellers.
Okay.
And that's what Greg is.
Oh,
So,
gotcha.
I did not know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
well, now you do.
that's good to know that we can go in there and buy that resistor we need from Greg's.
Yeah, I don't think he carries any of the helpful stuff that you referenced last episode. I think it's just some Radio Shack brand merchandise.
Gotcha.
But on segment 1, what are you listening to? James claims to be listening to Zach Top's new album, Ain't It Fun for My Health?
Ain't it fun for my health?
Yeah. Yeah. And now we know that James purchases his CDs from Bull Creek Flea Market because it's actually called Ain't In It For My Health. And it comes from,
Oh, my bad.
it comes from the chorus of the song he performed on the CMA's guitar, where he says, I ain't in it for the money. If I was, I'd do something else. Ain't it for the fame. I damn sure ain't in it for my health.
Aha.
I must have been listening to Paramore at the same time.
Hey, I like Paramore.
I love Paramore.
We also referenced the song from Tommy Boy, and Ryan McCoy asked what it was, and we kind of ADD off in a different direction and didn't answer him. That song was Superstar by the Carpenters.
Okay.
Oh.
And finally, in segment 1, we confirmed that Layla was correct. Britney Spears sold her music catalog to publisher Primary Wave in a landmark deal estimated to be worth $200 million.
Oh,
Wow.
so that was not necessarily a wrong.
It wasn't a wrong. It was just some we weren't sure about. So we'll go ahead and expand on that. And to me, the only thing more insane than the Princess of Pop is the guy at dinner that night with his wife, and she was like, "How'd your day go?" And he was like, "Oh, it was fine. I met John for lunch. Had a staff meeting this afternoon. Oh yeah, by the way, I paid $200 million for Hit Me Baby One More Time."
Some might consider that a steal. So,
But that's all of. I thought he was playing me out. I thought we had some outro music. I got excited for a minute.
Start singing you down.
oh baby,
Not even sure what we're
baby.
talking about, guys.
Yeah, that's a little further up for you, Marty.
Okay.
All right,
In 30
Marty.
years, you will think it's hilarious.
Yeah, in 30 years, your kids are going to dig that.
Wow.
Until you hear about Taylor Swift.
Yeah, right.
Looking forward to it.
All right, Marty, did Rennie set you up with an ad for us, our sponsor for this show?
Yeah, I'm not even sure I understand what this is. Today's episode of Songs of FM is brought to you by Kazaa.
Because
Kazaa, is that how you say it? That's right. When Napster sailed off into the sunset, thanks to Lars, whoever Lars is. Yeah, I know Lars. Lars Ulrich, cool.
Yeah.
Millions of confused teenagers everywhere asked, "Where will I illegally download Linkin Park now?"
yeah,
Kazaa,
that's
the
in
file sharing
Chicago.
service that, with every free download, included a complimentary bundle of spyware, adware, and malware. Again, not sure what that is. And a browser homepage had permanently says search-biz. Dosh. I don't even know what this says, guys. No extra charge. That's right. You didn't just download a song, you downloaded a whole new operating system. Because when Napster shut down, somebody had to step up. Kazaa, it's not a virus, it's a feature.
Kazaa.
Oh my God.
Rennie set you up with a good one there. So
Yeah. Really looking forward to that one.
this is going to be very interesting to get Marty's, his input on these segments coming up, because his is going to be a little bit skewed in the fact that he doesn't live in the future. He come from 1985, so he's going to be stuck in 1985. We're going to jump now to segment 1. It is entitled Hot Take Hotline, where each person brings in their hot take about, I guess, anything. We are kind of a music-based podcast, so mine is music. I don't know what everybody else's is, but we're going to go around the horn with our hot takes. Marty, do you understand what a hot take is? That is kind of a new age term.
Yeah, I think the way he explained it to me, it's just some kind of controversial opinion.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly right. So,
Cool.
all right, good deal. So I think we'll start with James on this one. James,
Oh,
what is
man.
your hot take?
So as soon as I decided what my hot take was going to be, I'm like, I'm going to get a text from Jamie Johnson when he hears this hot take, and he's just going to absolutely write me a novel. I think Johnny Cash is overrated than what he actually is.
Wow.
I mean, I think
Ooh.
he's good.
I think Ryan just
And
had a
he-
scowl on his face for that one.
I mean, I'm not even gonna. I don't even want to address it just because I don't. I mean,
Who's
I
this
don't
James
say
guy?
I disagree. I don't really care one way or the other.
We
but
should have
God,
started with this segment. We're going to make people hate us
Yeah.
immediately.
Yeah, well, that's the part of a hot take. That is our own
So
controversial opinion,
I think he's good. Don't get me wrong. And he
Yeah.
has a unique voice.
right?
But like not to the level of like what he achieved. In my opinion. Like I mean, I throughout my life I've heard, Johnny Cash is the all-time greatest. Like he's the legend. No one's ever going to top Cash.
He was the man
I
in black.
disagree. I disagree.
Yeah, I've heard of Johnny Cash, and I think he's pretty cool.
Yeah.
So what is Johnny Cash the greatest at? He's not the greatest voice in country music. Surely
Well, I
not.
mean, it's
right?
kind of akin to Elvis. Elvis was a pioneer. Johnny Cash was
Mhm.
kind of a pioneer of that outlaw sound, and he come from the rock and roll rockabilly type background.
Yeah.
And kind of paved his own way. And done the thing was with the Highwaymen with Willie Nelson, Chris Christopherson, and Waylon Jennings. So I mean that kind of so and his attitude, you got the T-shirts everybody wears of Johnny Cash flipping the bird.
Oh yeah.
That was a big part of his attitude and
His personality.
yeah, I mean his personality.
So am I wrong in thinking Johnny Cash did a little bit of Elvis type dancing on stage when he was younger?
No.
Am I thinking of someone else?
No, even in his older age, he'd take the guitar and hold it up and kind of do the wiggle and stuff like that at times. But he was known more for that outlaw attitude kind of thing. So
I'm pretty sure Biff is a Johnny Cash fan. Actually,
that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Yeah. So I mean that definitely is a hot take, one that maybe I can agree with.
Oh wow! I'm shocked.
But I'm just respecting where it's coming from, and how you view it and stuff like that. I mean, I prefer Waylon Jennings when it comes to that outlaw.
I agree. 100%.
I love Waylon. So your hot take was Johnny Cash was overrated.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, send.
And James' phone number is. In case you guys want to text him.
His email.
He does those lives. So once you all hear this, you can join his lives and bash him for hating Johnny Cash.
It's gonna be great.
All right, Chris. We're going to move on to you. Give us your hot take.
Well, the Rolling Stones are overrated.
Now,
gosh, you guys even like music?
Are you talking about the full band or just Keith Richards?
The full band.
Wow, that's a hot.
I'm sorry,
but I mean, so that obviously means you're kind of, there's that back and forth and competition that they've thrown out there between the Rolling Stones and the Beatles. So I'm guessing you're Team Beatles.
I'm in an alternate reality or something, man.
I mean,
this is crazy.
Don't get me wrong. I do like a lot of their songs, but it just I don't really care for them. A lot of their songs sound the same, and I mean
that was an absolute. You said I don't like. You said
no, I mean,
a lot of songs I don't like, but there's a lot of songs I do like.
I mean, but the thing is, I think they're overrated because a lot of people that I met was like, oh, they're the best band ever.
Well, they.
And I'm like, no.
When they if you were back in the day, if you were a Rolling Stones fan as opposed to a Beatles fan, that means you were a little bit more grungier, I guess. You liked you didn't like the prim proper suit wearing Beatles. You liked the Rolling Stones. They were a little bit more rebel-y or whatever you want to call it. And they were, I think both bands were kind of based in the blues, but the Rolling Stones portrayed that a little more than the Beatles did. So I guess that's just your preference. But again, that is just Chris's opinion, and you can send your emails to chris@boomhauer.com.
So, Marty, who do you like, Rolling Stones or Beatles?
I like Huey Lewis and the News.
Good answer.
Good answer.
Good answer. All right.
Favorite song?
Well, yeah. What is your favorite Huey Lewis song?
All of them. But I have a.
Did the government?
Did the CIA get him now?
Let me look.
Back in.
Yep.
The CIA got you there, Marty.
He's in the wrong time.
Well, he did warn me about that. I'm not even sure what that is either. But Back in Time, Huey and Lewis in the News. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That is a great song. Great song. Ryan, your turn. What is your hot take?
Well, I started by looking into one aspect of it, and then I got into it and flipped it. So I kind of thought the Super Bowl halftime show, which is pretty recent, that they've lost their way with the Super Bowl show, that it's less about music now and more about theatrics.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started looking into it and I flipped it. It's actually not lost its meaning. It's always been theatrics and never about the music. It's just we tend to think, oh, it was always the performance at halftime and who it was, but there's only been a handful of good ones, and those have all been pre-recorded.
Yeah.
So it's never really been about the music. Just
they
what
were
they're
pre-recorded. Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
huh.
Yeah. And I mean, you can go back to 1992, the Winter Magic halftime show.
Winter Magic. Is that what you said?
Yeah, it was half
Time.
It was half marching band, half Broadway production.
Nice.
It was just a marching band, and there was some dancing stuff. There was some circus looking stuff. I mean, it was crazy.
Yeah, that's
But-
all we ever get. Super Bowl halftime show, guys.
Yeah, for the longest time, they just had marching bands. at
You just
halftime.
wait, Marty. What year was it that Prince done it, Ryan? Do you have that in your notes?
I think it was no, I don't. I think it was
99.
No, it was like 2013.
Well, I know you know who Prince is, Marty.
Prince?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just put it on your calendar. If Ryan can look that up before the end of the show.
2007.
2000
February 4th, 2007.
On February 4th, 2007. Tune in to the Super Bowl halftime show because you're going to see probably the best one of all time.
And we
Well,
should
it
have
won't take
also.
long. We have a time machine. I can probably go right after this show and check it out.
There you
I was
go.
gonna say-
You know, we went to
spoiler alert.
2015. We really didn't have a lot of time. We had some problems to figure out, family problems.
Yeah, you sure did. How did that
It's
end
like-
up, anyways, Marty? Are your kids good to go and all that? And you and Jennifer still an item?
Well, I'm still in 1985. I haven't really caught up to that timeline. I never really bothered going back to see. But according to Doc, everything's cool.
Okay, well, thank you for traveling 41 years into the future. We really appreciate that. That's your hot take, Ryan?
It's really not that hot of a take, is it?
No, it
It
was.
started off
kind of
as
a-
I thought it was going to be.
Well, lukewarm.
I
It
just
was a
kinda went-
lukewarm take.
mediocre. Well, I'm sorry. You know what? I think Prince is overrated.
Oh boy,
No.
Where's
Just-
that?
I
Where's
don't.
that kick button at?
that simple
I gotta find
statement?
that.
Just give me
Yeah.
douche.
That was
chills.
like like one of those Campbell's microwavable soups.
Yeah.
And you don't stick it back in, and after you stir it, you just eat it after the first take. That's
Yeah.
how hot that was.
You're right. That's exactly right. You just kind of cut off the top of the can and just started eating it.
That's it.
I felt
Yeah.
like it. I felt like it would be kind of controversial because everybody's like, "Oh, the Super Bowl sucked. The music used to be way better," but it didn't.
It did.
No,
Well, that
It
is
did.
everybody's.
like their memory
No.
of it's false.
No, in a way, you're right though, because the music was better because you had better musicians.
The music
because
was better,
music
but
was
the
better.
performance
Yeah.
wasn't what it was.
Hey,
So-
that's something, Marty, that we're going to have to talk about. Music, as you progress, is really going to start sucking. So hold on to what you
Really?
got there in 85, bub. 1985, in my opinion, is the greatest year of all time. So you're living in a great time there, Marty.
James, where were you in 1985?
He wasn't even
Uh,
swimming around. I guess he was probably swimming around.
I was
somewhere.
swimming.
Yeah.
My dad was 14.
Oh,
I was
he
definitely
was
swimming when he
barely
was
swimming.
14.
Yeah.
You probably just got really lucky that you didn't end up in a sock.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Kudos for surviving all this.
I might be from 1985, but I get it.
Well, okay. So I think I'm going to save Marty's for last because I got a sinking suspicion it's going to be pretty entertaining.
Not really.
Well, would you like to go now, Marty?
Whatever, guys. I'm just here on behalf of Ren.
Okay. Well, okay. Give us your hot take, Marty.
Well, we actually talked about this a little bit. We had some time to kind of talk about this pick, and he wanted my advice on it. And, 1985, which is the year I am living in at the moment, Metallica's hot, okay?
Yeah.
And when I'm not listening to Huey Lewis in the news, Metallica's on my my tape player.
Okay.
And we agreed that the hot take, which is controversial opinion, is Lars Ulrich doesn't deserve the hate. Apparently, a lot of people hate him in your time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he shouldn't. He doesn't deserve that. I don't really get it. But he's saying
This-
people just hate on him. Apparently, in the ad, it referenced Napster, and apparently Napster has something to do with it too, and
Mm-hmm.
maybe some public perception.
Yeah, he got a lot of hate in the Napster days, which I think was deserved.
Well,
But,
when I
Yup.
listen to Metallica, we're not talking about the most technically sound drummer I know on the planet.
Right.
But guess what? Metallica is not jazz fusion.
Yeah. Well, you just wait for load and reload.
Well, and that's what I was getting ready to say. But I mean, this comes from Ren, right? He influenced that, he's
Part of the
Marty's just
discussion
given
anyways.
Yeah,
Ren's-
he asked me about it. I was like,
yeah, and
yeah,
I'm
man,
kind of
there's
surprised.
no way Lars Ulrich should get some hate in the future.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense. I mean, the way he
Oh, it
uses
will.
space and mid-tempo groove
Mhm.
songs. I mean, you don't have to be the technical aficionado on drums to really play and do service to the song.
That was a big word, Ren. Or
What
Marty.
about what about that snare tone and Saint Anger?
Oh,
some
Oh,
of those.
I don't know that I've
singles
heard
he
that
comes
yet.
up
Yeah,
with.
yeah.
That just made me sick, James.
St. Anger's going to take a while for Marty.
Just imagine if you hit a trash can. That's what it sounds like.
This is actually what he recorded with. That was it. That's the snare.
Okay. So yeah, from being from 1985, I can understand how you would say that is a hot take, and I guess on a 2026 podcast that would be a hot take because there is a lot of hate. But in the future, you will run into two bands. One is called Nickelback, and the other one is called Creed, and they get a lot of hate.
that's Ren's favorite.
Yeah, they get a lot of hate. So you'll have that to look forward to. All right, I guess we'll finish up this segment with my hot take. My hot take is, I believe, 1985's "We Built This City" by Starship is truly a great pop song.
I agree.
Okay,
I'm with you.
But it's widely considered to be the worst song of all time. Not one of, but the worst song of all time.
You talking about we built this city on rock and roll?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
So
By who?
the
same person that thinks Lars is great?
no, I didn't even know Marty was going to be here. But according to the vinyldistrict.com, they rank it as the number 2 worst song of all time. Fruhead.com, that's FRUHEAD.com, it has it at number 1 worst song of all time. And then you ramp up a little bit. Blender Magazine has it number 1 of the worst song of all time. And Rolling Stone has it as number 1 worst song of all time.
Joni Mitchell, number 8, best guitar player. Of all
Right.
time.
You can't put a whole lot of, whatever for Rolling Stone. But I know you know that song. It's a new song for you, isn't it, Marty? We Built This City on Rock and Roll by Starship.
Yeah, I've heard it. It's pretty cool.
Depending on the month.
Oh, that's right.
I know Family
so-
Guy
Play-
made fun of it.
Plays once a day around our radio stations.
Yeah, I mean, I think it is truly a great pop song. Now,
Not a rock song.
Not a rock song. It's a pop song.
No, I always found it as a fun song.
It is very fun, and
I actually think it's Jennifer's favorite song right now.
is it? Well, Jennifer's got
Yeah.
good taste. So that's my hot take is I believe that We Built This City on Rock and Roll by Starship is a truly great pop song, not one of the worst or the worst of all time.
I'm really not
Ooh,
looking forward to the
even-
future now, guys.
No, I've told you, man.
It gets
I'm
worse.
telling you, it gets a whole
So
lot worse.
even the singer Grace Slick, I guess that's the singer for that band.
Yes,
confirm
yes,
that?
her and go ahead, I'll think of his name. Say what
She
you
called it the worst song ever.
think. She's just probably riding that hate wave.
Hmm.
Of course, she's not going to say anything against it,
I mean, it worked for Creed. They came back around.
right? But and I think it charted at number 1. Did you check that, Ryan? I think it charted at number 1 in 1985.
It did.
Uh-huh. The number 1
Wow.
song in
Yeah.
America, and they're going to say it was the worst song of all time. I mean,
You can't say that.
Marty,
Yeah.
you're going to be looking forward to a song called Gangnam Style that should be considered the worst song of all time,
Agreed.
but it wasn't.
Okay.
Oh, all right, that wraps up segment number 1. We're going to move on to segment number 2. Ryan, what you got?
All right, so this term's been around since the early 1950s, but really took off after the birth of MTV and with viral trends nowadays.
Oh, so Marty's going to get this then.
It could happen to any of us. You may recognize some of the names like Don Williams, Grover Washington Jr., Eddie Murphy, but there's many more that you don't, like, I don't know how to say it, Dexys Midnight Runners?
Dexy's Midnight
Dexys
Runners.
Midnight Runners?
Yep.
Good song, though.
Yes, it is.
Even better when you mishear the lyrics or you misinterpret them.
Hmm
Lips Incorporated.
What's
and
better
we're talking
than
about
What's better than Sweat on Olivia Newton-John?
Not much, guys.
So we're talking about one-hit wonders. We'll each give one. Talk about if the band was actually good. Did they deserve more? And discuss if the song's still great. And maybe touch on a little bit of where we are now if we did any homework on that.
Yeah.
And we'll call this segment One Hit Wonder Redemption.
All right, so we're trying to redeem some of these one-hit wonders. Who you want to start with, Ryan?
I keep looking at Marty, but I really want to skip him. I want to go with Chris.
Of course you would.
Where's this Marty hate coming from? Can't hate Marty. He's in the greatest movie of all time.
Exactly. All right, I'll go. So, In the Meantime by Space Hog.
That's a great pick.
I mean, it's phenomenal bass line. The lead singer is also the bassist, and he sings while he's doing these awesome bass licks. It was written by the bass player and lead singer Royston Langdon.
Royston Langdon
from Leeds, England.
So they're an English band.
Yeah, it's 4-piece. It's him and his oldest brother and 2 other guys.
Okay.
It's off their first album in 1995, Resident Alien. There's only one other song on there on that album that actually, in my opinion, is probably their second best song, which is "Cruel to Be Kind." It is not a cover,
right?
But that song, even now, to me, holds up, and it doesn't sound like it's from '95.
No,
it sounds more like maybe early 2000s.
Yeah, and it was on that precipice of it kind of sounded grunge, kind of sounded poppy.
Yeah,
it's a great song. Great song. And I'll give everybody a little thing they want to do if you got Apple Music, or I guess Spotify would do it too. But you know how you can play and do the crossfade, right? So set up In the Meantime and play it, and set your crossfade at 8 seconds. After that, play Roundabout by Yes, and just watch the fade. It's truly amazing. Pretty cool.
Now I will say they had 4 albums. Their last one was in 2013.
So they're not currently active?
No, they did a reunion, it looked like. Let's see. I had that pulled up. They did a reunion in 2008.
Oh, okay. But their last album was 2013?
Yeah, as is on Earth.
Okay. That's a great pick. In the Meantime by Space Hog. What do y'all think about that one? I love that song. I mean, that bass line is iconic.
Haven't heard it.
Yeah, well, that's one to look forward to.
I'm with Marty on that one.
You've got.
I was going to say, I don't know if I've heard it.
You have got probably, I want to say 12 more years of good music, Marty. So relish it, buddy.
Did they use that in Walking Dead?
In the Meantime?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
I think it might have been.
That's a great song. If you guys haven't heard that, I mean, I think if you play it, you will be like, "Oh yeah, I've heard that." But it's a fabulous song. They were definitely a one-hit wonder. All right, Ryan, you want to jump to somebody else?
Yeah, let's go, James. See
All
what
right.
his one-hit wonder is. Let's guess what year it's from. I say
2016.
I was going to say 2007.
I was going to say 2021.
Okay.
It's a lot earlier than that.
Marty's going to say 1985.
It's 1990.
1990.
Black Velvet by Alana Miles.
Oh boy,
Ooh.
that's a
And it's a
fabulous one.
dandy. Oh, and like I'd heard it before, but when GTA 5 came out, and it's
Okay, it makes sense now.
no, I knew it before GTA 5. Now.
Okay.
GTA 5, is that like an upgrade for the flux capacitor?
Yeah,
Something like that.
3.71 gigawatts.
Got it.
And like to be a one-hit wonder, it won a Grammy, it won a Juno Award, but she's kind of
So she was Canadian.
pretty much
You're saying she was Canadian?
she was Canadian.
Okay.
And like pretty much her whole career has just been based around this one song. It's like she's known, like, okay, this is all I'm going to be able to get out of this.
Well, that's a heck of a
So,
song to
like-
be known for.
And but I'll be honest with you, when you say that Black Velvet, or if I hear Black Velvet, I don't even think her. For some reason, I think it's Bonnie Raitt or something like
I
that.
thought
And
that at
the
one
soulful
point.
voice.
Yeah.
That's what
It's-
it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even
in
think about it being some unknown one-hit wonder.
Mm-hmm.
So the album was actually called Black Velvet,
Okay.
but when she left she was on a Canadian label. She left in 2013, and then retitled the Black Velvet album called 85 BPM. Completely just retitled it, repackaged it for their 25th anniversary, and there's called called "Can't Stand the Rain,"
Mhm.
and it has a guitar solo that Jeff Healey plays.
Really?
Yeah,
That is really cool.
I'm like, dang, I'm gonna have to go check this out.
That makes me wonder, going back a couple episodes, where did Jeff Healey fall on that 250 list?
Yeah.
yeah.
Because he
Oh,
needed
he was.
to be up there.
I believe he was on there. And you know what's funny? Black Velvet is actually the tempo is 85 beats per minute.
So that makes sense.
That's clever.
That's very clear. So that means she probably ended up with all of her publishing and rights to the song and all that stuff. So that's good. Is she still active, or do you know?
Nope, that was the last thing that's listed here is 2013.
Okay. Well, her and Space Hog went out at the same time then.
But I mean, if you played that in a bar, I think the crowd would love it.
God,
I think
that
it's
is
still a great song.
great song. That's one you can look forward to, Marty, in about 4 years, 5 years coming up. Atlanta Miles, Black Velvet. It's about Elvis Presley. So
Okay.
you're going to dig that one.
Cool.
So it looks like Jeff Healey was not included in the 250 greatest guitar players of all time.
That
Oh,
list just
man.
keeps getting worse.
We should just every episode give one person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That should have been on there.
At this
that
point, it
Just
needs to be a
eat my-
drinking game. every time we name a guitarist and we're like, I wonder if they're on the list, and they're not, we all take a shot.
Yeah, that's a good idea. All right, Ryan, you want to move on?
All right, Marty. Let's hear your pre 1985 one hit wonder.
Well, I don't have one. This is just notes for Ren.
Okay. All
I am
right.
curious
Okay,
about
good
So
point,
you're
good
the
point.
delivery mechanism for Ren.
Yeah, I'm just
Okay,
delivering the
gotcha.
message here. I mean, it's cool. I get to do the game, but he's like, you know what? Just do the whole show. So here I am.
Okay.
But I do have a question. I mean, I'm not sure. Actually, I don't know if I want to know this or not. But over the summer, it's 1985 October to be exact. But over the summer, Van Halen replaced their lead singer
Mhm.
with Sammy Hagar.
Yeah.
I mean, is that going to work out? I mean, so far,
Um,
I'm not sure about it, but
That's going to work out spectacularly, in my
That's
opinion. It changes the dynamic of the band, but you'll really enjoy the stuff that they're going to release.
well, that's good because I mean, I'm a huge fan of Van Halen. Obviously, besides when I'm not listening to Huey Lewis and the News, it's definitely Van Halen. That's what's in my tape player.
Cool. Cool. In your tape player.
Ren wanted me to talk about this band as a one-hit wonder. They're from 1999,
Oh, okay.
so they barely made the cut. The song is "My Own Worst Enemy" by Lit.
Okay.
Ah,
That's a
great
good one.
song.
We covered that in 1999.
We sure did.
I covered it in
lot.
2016.
He let me listen to it. It's got a cool riff. Platinum certified hit in 1999, spending 11 consecutive weeks at #1 on the Billboard Modern Rock Tracks chart. That's cool. Featured in movies like Ready to Rumble in 2000, American Reunion, which he said is part of the American Pie franchise. He said, I would really like those movies.
Oh, yeah, you're going to love those.
Okay. The questions that you had were like, were they actually good? Now, I listened to them. It was live at a, apparently they do another Woodstock in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Lit played at the Woodstock in 99. Is that when the other Woodstock was? I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, and it's in 99 and
94.
I mean, they were average. I mean, it's
was it
I guess y'all-
94?
There was one in 94.
Okay.
well, this song came out in 99.
All right.
There was one in 99 too, right? Wasn't there
Yeah.
two in the 90s?
Okay.
It's I mean, I guess you all call it alt rock.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the band's pretty tight, but the lead vocal and the lead guitar is slightly out of tune.
You think
I don't
so?
know. You guys get away with that in the future?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. As I said, the closer you get to the year 2000, the suckier your music will get. And then you will have to go to great lengths to find good music from that point forward.
This is heavy.
It's called LimeWire.
Did they deserve more? Well, to quote Ren, no, they got their due. That's all he said. Is the song still great? For both me and Ren, yeah, we think it's a cool song. It's like I said, the guitar riff is very catchy. And what happened to him? He said to defer to Dodo
To Dodo.
for a fact check on what happened to that band Lit.
Oh, so what happened to on that same album, there's a really good song, and in the video, you're going to look forward to a show called Baywatch, Marty.
Baywatch.
Yep. Baywatch is going to be a fun one for you, but it features a young lady by the name of Pamela Anderson. And she was in the video for Lit, the song You Make Me Completely Miserable.
I didn't know that.
That is a spectacular tune. It was on that same album as My Own Worst Enemy.
I want to think that Lit's still there. Like I thought I saw them on the lineup for the
cruise.
when we were young festival.
Yeah.
So
that
they are
punk
still
rock
there.
cruise.
They've been around since actually 1988, and I guess a couple of the guys. Man, I don't know. This maybe two of the original members, maybe one.
Okay.
Still present. I mean, one. The drummer's 2018. Bass player, he's been there since 1988.
Okay.
So I take that back.
Wow, that's like 3 years
So,
from now.
Yeah, it looks like
right.
most of them are present, but they are still active, and they released their 7th studio album, Tastes Like Gold, in 2022 and maintain a busy touring schedule.
Yeah, I
including
think I've
dates
seen
in
them. I think I've seen them
2026.
on the lineup for some cruise or something they were doing, some 90s cruise. Well, that was a good one. Ryan and I covered that in a band. My Own Worst Enemy.
Cool.
All right, Ryan.
All right, Russ.
Okay, so my one-hit wonder. You may or may not have heard this song because it was a one-hit wonder. It charted at number 19 in the year of 1988. It was off of his Blind to Reason album. It's "Talk It Over" by Grayson Hugh. I don't know if you guys have heard that song. That is a fabulous song. He's from West Hartford, Connecticut. He's been active since 1980, even though he didn't really break through until 1988. Currently, he's 65 years old. Other notable tracks from that album was Finally Found a Friend and Bring It All Back. Those are two good songs from that album. Fun fact, the song Talk It Over, the line in the song is, "Can we talk it over in bed?" And it was released under that title by Olivia Newton-John on her The Rumor album in the same year, 1988. And it was also released in 1992 by Ronnie McDowell on his When a Man Loves a Woman album, which I assume, I didn't go this deep into it, but I assume that's maybe a covers album. But he followed up that song. He had a song called I'll Remember You that was on his 1992 release, Road to Freedom, but it was also on the soundtrack for Fried Green Tomatoes. If you've ever seen that movie, that's a great movie. He's had a total of 8 albums, and his most recent album was last year's Save Your Love for Me. And yes, he was actually really good. He definitely deserved more. He had an incredibly soulful voice. The song, even though it was 1988, had a real 60s appeal to it. The song is still great and will be great for all eternity, in my opinion. And he is still active. Like I said, he released an album last year. So check out Grayson Hughes, Talk It Over. That's my one-hit wonder.
All right, I guess that leaves me and my one-hit wonder from 1994. So, Marty, you got 9 more years for this one. So catchy tunes from their album Home, Deep Blue Something, Breakfast at Tiffany's.
Great song.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Now, I mean, I guess I didn't even understand what the song was about for a long time. I didn't realize that
It was a movie.
it was sung from the point of view of a man whose girlfriend's on the verge of breaking up with him, and he's because they have nothing in common, and he's desperate to find something. So he says, "Breakfast at Tiffany's." He's talking about them
Breakfast at
liking
Tiffany's? Yeah.
exactly about them liking the movie, and I don't know. It was 1994. I didn't even know about that. I thought they were eating breakfast at Tiffany's house, huh? But and then she says, "We both kind of liked it." So
I guess that's
Marty,
the one thing we got.
You'll probably understand that more when you get to 1994 and this album comes out and you hear the song than I did as a 8th grader, 13-year-old, whatever. Did they deserve more? Probably not. I just purely based on the way the bass player, singer, same guy, looked in the video. I didn't like that. But then I listened to the album, and the first song sounded like progressive hold music. And it was an instrumental. It was really strange. Like I listened to the whole song, and then I skipped through the album, just hitting the high parts of each song.
Yeah.
and they suck too. I mean, it's like well produced high school band. They got exactly what they deserved, and then they were actually, I guess, in 2001, Interscope decided to give all the attention to Limp Bizkit.
Okay, well, they were
Yeah.
definitely not Limp Bizkit. That's one to look forward to, Ren.
Yeah, and I think that was a good decision by whoever made that because, well, just listen to the rest of that album.
Well, you mentioned Limp Bizkit, that and that kind of coincides with the I don't know if it was the 94. I think it was the 99.
It should be the last one.
Yeah,
Yes.
99 Woodstock.
Stuff.
That's when Fred Durst, he was the lead singer of Limp Bizkit, Marty, and he really just pretty much incited a riot when they played their song "Break Stuff." So,
All right.
Yeah, so they did reunite in 2014, and they have a new album out called Lunar Phase. Came out in 2025, and they continue to tour mostly around the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I like the reason I picked them, and full transparency, is solely because of the Where Are They Now? One of the members formed an acoustic duo with a Texas musician. They perform under the name Whiskey Pants.
Whiskey
And
Pants.
he's also the president of Tatum Lending. And you can book him now at kirktatum.com if anybody's interested in trying to get him at his high school reunion or something. He has a website, has all the songs that he plays on it.
Uh-huh.
Breakfast at Tiffany's is not on there.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
So then Clay Burgess, who played guitar and backing vocals, he's the manager at Eddie V's Prime Seafood in Fort Worth.
Okay.
So if you're in there, say hi to Clay, tell him you like breakfast at Tiffany's.
Have you got breakfast?
And Tony Pipes, as of 2025, he was listed as Music Industry Relations Coordinator at Texas A&M University. So it seems like three of the guys went on to careers. Usually when you have these type of bands that have one-hit wonders, or they'll hang around the music industry somehow. So these guys actually went out and got day jobs, but still chase their music dream.
What did you say the last guy's name was?
Toby Pipes.
Toby Pipes. Was he the singer?
It says guitar backing and occasional lead vocal.
Well, that's unfortunate because he has the last name of Pipes. That would have been a really cool name for that one. I guess is that all your one-hit wonder information there?
That's
Ryan?
all my one-hit wonder information.
All right. Well, that'll wrap up segment 2 of One-Hit Wonders. Give us your one-hit wonders. You can email us at songsofm@gmail.com and give us your one-hit wonders, and we'll discuss that. Or, like when this episode comes out, leave it in the comments, your one-hit wonder picks, and we will address those in the future. So I guess now we're going to jump to the last segment number 3 that Ren usually is the MC of, but he's going to give Marty the mic to do this one. So Marty, what have you got for us for segment 3?
Well, guys, appreciate you letting me be here. 80s movie edition. I mean, I'm only halfway through the decade, but I recognize some of these movies.
Okay, but what we normally do, I don't know if Ren told you, we have titles for each of our segments. So this is Pick One to Save, 80s movie edition, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pick one to save, 80s movie edition.
Okay.
That is right. Okay. All right. The year is 2026 now, I believe.
Yeah.
Streaming has collapsed. Sounds like they need to go see a doctor. The internet is gone. Whatever that is. Physical media is king again. When was it ever not king? You can save one 80s movie from disappearing forever. The others, gone, erased, never existed. Like my brother and sister when my parents almost didn't get together.
Sad.
No ties, no loopholes. No, I'll download it later. Pick one. The rest vanishes. Man, that really triggers me.
Trigger is a term these
Triggers,
days.
yeah.
So,
Well, round 1, action movies. We have Lethal Weapon versus Beverly Hills Cop.
okay.
Wow.
So who would you like to start, Marty?
We'll start with you, Russ.
Lethal Weapon 1, I'm assuming?
It's either or. You can consider the first movie or consider them with the sequels. It's you.
So what you're saying is if I don't keep Lethal Weapon, I don't get any of the sequels.
Yeah,
And
there
obviously-
definitely can't be 2 or 3.
and vice
Everything's
versa
gone.
for
I mean, it
Beverly.
doesn't make sense.
And the other's Beverly Hills Cop, correct?
Correct.
Well, that's a tough one, but it is Saved by Bronson Pinchot. You know who that is? He was in Perfect Strangers. That was I know you've seen that, Marty. That was a good 80s
With
sitcom.
Balky.
He was Balky Bartakamus. And he was also Serge in Beverly Hills Cop. So I'm keeping Beverly Hills Cop thanks to
Oh.
Balky Bartakamus.
All right. What do you have, Ryan?
Well, I'm going to go Lethal Weapon purely because I really don't have an opinion about either of these movies when it comes to which one's better. But just so the discussion of is it a Christmas movie? That's not even the right one. That's Die Hard.
That's Die
So
Hard.
screw that. We're
Yes.
out. I'm going
Although,
Lethal Weapon. I do have an opinion now.
Although they
Because now I
were in a
remember
Christmas
what
tree
Lethal
farm.
Weapon was.
Yeah, that was set
I'm
during
going-
Christmas, so that argument could be valid. too.
Yes.
So
Okay, cool. How about you, James?
Lethal Weapon.
Oh,
Okay. We
Same
got
exact
Beverly Hills
reason.
Cop,
Ryan
one Lethal
took
Weapon.
it out of my mouth.
Okay. Chris?
Beverly Hills.
2-2.
Oh, Marty. Looks like you're deciding.
So
You know,
Ryan, you need to put your fact checking cap on here because Marty's going to let us know. I guess he might have traveled into the future, but I think at least Lethal Weapon may have been post 1985. Not
either
sure.
way, I got to go with Beverly Hills Cop. That
Ah,
is funny cop movie, man.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie, and it has Axel F in it.
Mm-hmm.
Dun, 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 dun.
I feel
Yeah,
like
that's
this weekend
banger.
I need to go watch both of those and compare them, though. It's been so long since I've seen them. But yeah, Lethal Weapon was 1987.
Yeah.
Beverly Hills Cop, 1984.
Okay. You know, some of these I haven't watched, so based on your feedback, we'll decide
Okay.
if I watch them or not.
Okay.
We'll stick with the action movies category. The next one is, even though this could be kind of sci-fi, but it's in the action movies category, at least in 1985 it is. Terminator versus RoboCop.
Ooh. Easy for me. So I guess I'll
Well,
start then. It's
Then go
so,
ahead, man.
so easy for me. RoboCop, 1,000,000%. I loved RoboCop. I remember the first time I seen it, we rented the video. We didn't go to the movies and watch it. And me and my little brother watched it together. And the scene where the dude gets, he drives into the toxic waste and it comes out and he comes out all melted and stuff like that. I think Jody was, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Marty's seen it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
My brother puked. So I have a really strong memory to that one because Jody,
It's
he would go, "Bleh."
traumatizing.
And at that time, he didn't say, I'm going to puke. He would say, I'm going to puke, Bubby, I'm going to puke. So, yeah, Jody puked when he seen
Okay,
RoboCop.
well.
I love that movie. So,
Ren did have an opinion on this. He said if Terminator 2 was the only release of a Terminator movie, he would pick Terminator.
and now that would have
Yeah.
been more of a competition.
Yeah.
Terminator 2 is the best of that franchise.
But I'll go ahead and give his pick, considering the two, RoboCop as well.
All right.
All right, let's go to you, Chris.
RoboCop. Has to be.
Simple.
Oh, is 3-0. It's
Easy.
already, me and James don't even need to give it.
All right. All right.
I mean, I was going RoboCop anyway.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I was going to go Terminator, not even because of the movie, just because, remember, if we get rid of it, everything else is gone. Kindergarten Cop wouldn't have came out in 1990. We wouldn't have the line, it's not a tumor.
That has nothing to do with the Terminator franchise. It's just
It
Arnold
does.
Schwarzenegger
It does
movie.
because you get rid of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No,
His
that
career
wasn't
didn't
in
take
the
off like
that
it
wasn't
does.
in the rules. You don't get rid of the actor; you get rid of the movie franchise. So we wouldn't
He's
have.
gone.
He's talking about his
He's
career.
gone.
His career would go down.
Well, at least we'll still have Conan and Commando because
Yeah,
those.
Conan's
Yeah.
pretty cool. I've seen that one.
So at least we get Conan. We don't
All
get
right.
Terminator 2 and whatever.
Okay. I want to make sure I either watch or rewatch Beverly Hills Cop and RoboCop. Let's move to another category. What do you say, guys?
Sure.
Round two, we have it's actually called sci-fi or fantasy icons. First up, Aliens versus Predator, or
Ooh.
Alien versus Predator.
Ooh,
I should say.
that's a good one.
Oh yeah.
I just recently watched the newest Predator movie, Predator Badlands, and that was a dandy movie. And the Predator movie Prey, That was really good too. Danny Glover was in Predator 2. But I love the Alien movie. Prometheus is my favorite of the Alien franchise. That is a really good movie. I'm going to have to go with Predator, though.
Okay. James?
I'm going Alien.
I don't fault that.
That's tough.
We're going with quick gut reactions here, boy.
Yeah, you froze his brain.
Predator.
Predator. Ryan?
What's the score?
I don't know. What is it?
It's
Alien 1,
2 to
Predator
1.
2.
2 to 1.
Yeah.
Alien.
2 to 1. So it's 2 to 2 now.
2 to 2. And I'd like to say, regardless of who Marty picks, whichever one he goes with, it will eliminate the 2004 movie Alien versus Predator.
So true.
Yeah.
Good. We
So
I
true.
think we need it anyway. I got to say Predator. I got to redeem
Wow.
Arnold Schwarzenegger because it's just a manly macho movie. And the Predator is just one vicious, predator.
Did you know, fun fact, Jean-Claude Van Damme was the first actor cast to play the Predator alien.
Yeah, that's big news in 1985.
Yeah, but he was too short. And they had this weird head on him and stuff like that, and then they hired the other guy that ended up being the Predator. But Jean-Claude Van Damme was the Predator first.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
He's 5'10". I looked up his height. I expected to see him as like 5'4", Tom Cruise-ish size. But no, he's 5'10".
Well, they
Tom Cruise
but
5'4".
Yeah, he's a
I
little
don't know.
dude.
I
Him
just
and
made
Al
that up for me.
Pacino. Al Pacino, tiny little guy. But they
I was
they wanted the
Tom
Predator.
Tom Cruise, 5'7".
They wanted the Predator to be a big dude,
Yeah.
So that's why they went with that. I was thinking of something when you're talking about recasting somebody. Marty, do you know a guy by the name of Eric Stoltz?
Oh, I do.
Yeah, he was almost you.
I know. It was because we did make a movie about my life, and he was going to play me, but it just didn't make any sense. So I
Yeah.
finally had to quit my day job or pull double duty, and I got to play myself.
Yeah. Okay. Play yourself. Okay. Okay. I'm glad you used that term. All right. Let's proceed.
Okay. Now, speaking of which, don't let me sway your opinions.
I knew
Back
it.
to the Future versus Ghostbusters.
Back to the Future. Back to the Future above any other movie created on this earth. Back to
Great.
the Future. I
The
am
rest of you
that's
just
a
want
big
to say it
statement.
together. Back to the Future.
Back
the
to the
future.
Future.
Yeah.
It's a perfect movie. It's widely considered a perfect movie. And everything works out, And of course, when you're dealing with time travel,
It can get complicated.
Yeah, it can get very complicated, but all bets are off. But the way they've done the movie is perfectly done. I mean, it's resolved. Each act is it's a perfect movie.
And it's so popular
Absolutely.
that O'Reilly's even sells a flux a capacitor.
Well, that's
They
exactly right.
do.
Now, Chris, if you'll move your head over just a little bit,
Which way?
either way, I guess. There you go. See all the stuff behind Chris? That's all, well, except for my dad and myself. That's all Back to the Future.
Oh,
That's
wow.
how big a fan I am of yours, Marty. And you can
Wow.
tell down there right above Chris's mic, you'll see that is my VHS a copy of Back to the Future that I've had since 1990, I think. And those are Funko Pops, Marty. They're at the top. Those are little, kind of exaggerated toys that come out in the future, and you'll really dig those. And
Okay.
then because there's you with the time machine right on above
Yeah.
the VHS copy. And I have a lot more. I'm looking right now at the time circuits I have over here. I've got a Back to the Future Transformer. Transformers, Marty, they were popular in 1985.
Oh, yeah.
I got a DeLorean Transformer. So,
That's
and,
cool.
and I just went to a store. It's called Five Below, Marty. And it was originally, you were supposed to be able to buy stuff for $5 and below, but that's really bullcrap.
Yeah.
But $5. Check it out.
Oh, cool.
Just made
Far
that
out.
purchase today.
Yeah, I think we should warn him. There's going to be Dollar General, Dollar Tree,
Yeah.
Five Below.
Family Dollar.
Title means nothing. Family Dollar. Yeah,
Yeah.
those
And-
are all lies. Don't buy into it.
And the Dollar General's kind of really akin to a vicious virus that will take over the earth. There's one on every street corner. So,
One every mile.
Wow,
Yeah.
that sounds heavy.
so Back to the Future, absolutely. Is that across the board? I didn't hear Ryan.
It is.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Marty.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Absolutely.
We
Hey,
didn't
if
even
you
need to
want me to
discuss
sign
that
any of
one.
those,
No,
or hey,
no.
we should just hang out sometime. I could check out your toys there.
Yeah, absolutely. You
Cool.
you really be really cool that you could play with yourself.
I know.
I got a lot of you over there.
That sounds fun.
So
Round
the flux
three, we-
capacitor is available, but not for purchase.
Sold out, isn't
Product
it?
information: gigawatts, 1.21 material, plutonium, working speed 88, maximum power 1.1 gigawatts.
You know, unfortunately, we had to destroy the real time machine, but it's kind of unfair. Doc's out here floating around in his caboose, going wherever he wants.
He's
Kinda
referring
unfair.
to a real caboose from a train from Back to
Yeah.
the Future Part 3. He's not talking about his butt.
Anyway, another category:
Sure.
teen culture. You know, by the way, Doc is checking out these something called an iPhone. He is so intrigued. Like I would get on here and talk about paradoxes, but he is busy
Yeah.
looking to this iPhone.
Yeah, hey, you wait till you get a hold of it. And if you think, now listen,
Look at this
in-
portable recording device.
yeah, in 2 years, you're going to know there's a song going to come out by the band Def Leppard. I know you know who they are, but it's called "Pour Some Sugar on Me" is the name of the song. But one of the first lyrics, it says radar phone. Don't think that it says red iPhone, because a lot of people think it says that. But I was like, no, that song was written in 1987. So
But go trademark that.
yeah, right.
Little
And-
insider trading.
Hey, buy Apple stock.
Mm-hmm.
Buy
Yes.
Macintosh Apple stock.
You know, Sports Almanac, it created this paradox, and we just swore to not ever try to take advantage of future knowledge. So we're just going to do the right thing and just live life like we don't know what's happening in the future.
Yeah,
Can you buy me some and
I can
I'll
respect
shoot you an IOU or something?
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
2026. We'll just exchange whatever you paid for what it's worth.
Yeah,
Call
there
it
you go.
good.
Hey, everybody's got their
That's right.
price. Next category is teen culture.
Okay.
Of course, I know a lot about that. The Breakfast Club versus Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
I mean, these are right up my alley.
Yeah.
I'm an '80s aficionado. I love the '80s,
Go ahead, Russ.
pop culture of the '80s. I've got to pick The Breakfast Club. I like both movies quite a bit, but it's the song for me. Simple Minds, Don't You Forget About Me, and the ending scene of what's his name, Chris Bender. He's the bad boy. The last scene, frozen in the football field with the fist in the air.
Pretty iconic, huh?
Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, absolutely. I'm going with The Breakfast Club.
Cool. How about you, Ryan?
I'm going to go with the Breakfast Club as well. A lot of it has to do with when somebody doesn't answer in a meeting. Usually I'll hear somebody yell, Bueller, and that'll be gone. So
Yeah.
Okay.
that makes me pretty happy. But yeah, we'll
All
go
right.
Breakfast Club. 2-0.
Cool. James?
Breakfast Club.
All right. 3-0. Breakfast Club, huh?
Yeah.
I know which movie I'm going to be watching next.
Uh-huh.
Chris?
Breakfast Club.
Clean s-
Okay. Well, that settles it.
Yeah, clean sweep.
I've not seen that one yet, so I can't give an opinion, but I'm going to watch that one.
Well, it came out in the year you're from, so should
Okay.
be available.
Right on. Next set of movies is Goonies versus Stand By Me.
Oh God.
Oh, wow.
I'll take that one,
I
Goonies,
knew it.
all day.
I knew it. I knew before we started this, and I knew what the segment was called, that Ren was going to throw me one that was really going to make me contemplate suicide.
Yeah, Goonies actually came out this past summer.
Yeah. Gosh.
Not watched it yet.
Well, I guess this will have to do for my answer. So I'm going to have to do the truffle shuffle and go with Chunk.
Hey,
and,
you guys.
let's go with
That's-
Chunk
that's-
and Chunk and,
Hey,
and,
you
and
guys.
the Goonies, I guess, for me. But
All
that
right.
was
So far,
God. That was
Ryan, you
hard.
already gave your answer, right? You got 2 for Goonies.
2, yep.
Yeah. Okay, James.
Baby Ruth. Goonies.
I'm going to assume that's Goonies.
Yeah. that is good.
Chris.
Stand by me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, we got the
I mean,
outlier.
I cannot.
I mean,
cannot blame him. Cannot blame
I love both, but that's just my
It had-
favorite out of the two.
It had Will Wheaton in it.
Yeah.
And
Wait,
River,
Ryan,
River
what would happen
Phoenix.
to- If we did get rid of Goonies, what would have happened to Corey Feldman's music career?
That's a good question. I mean, he's still,
got a music career.
yeah, yes, he does. I mean,
All right.
If
he
you
has
wanna call
a
that.
music career. But he would still have the Lost Boys and let's
Burbs.
see, the Burbs. Yes, he was in the Burbs,
I
and
just wondered about that jacket.
License to Drive.
Yes.
You know,
no.
the-
Yeah.
Were all
it had
those
the Corys in
Pre
it.
Goonies?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, those are post Goonies.
Well, see, so you have to wonder though, if he doesn't have the Goonies, does he get those parts? Did he get those parts in part because of Goonies?
I mean, that's a good question, but he did. They kind of done it together. So if Corey Haim did not exist, I would say he probably wouldn't. But they were packaged as the Coreys
Mm-hmm.
in the '80s, and they were on all the teen magazine covers and everything. So I think just going on the fact that he was friends with Corey Haim, he would have had a pretty successful career.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
Next.
Ready for next category?
everybody picked the.
Goonies wins with
Goonies,
1 vote for
okay.
Stand By Me.
Besides Chris.
That's right.
That's okay.
Right,
Moving
sure.
on. Round 4. We're looking at sports underdogs. First set of movies. Bloodsport versus Kickboxer.
Oh man, you done it to me again. Kickboxer. I like Kickboxer.
What say you, James?
I haven't watched either one of those.
Oh my!
So I have to go in and say undecided.
Next time,
Well,
I
can somebody present their facts to James?
I'm really picking up you're the youngling of the group.
yeah, you nailed it, Marty. It's pretty
I'm
obvious.
the oldest.
So the next time I see you, James, I'm going to have to ask you to turn over your man card.
Okay.
Though, have you seen Roadhouse?
Yes, I've seen Roadhouse.
Okay. Well, I might let you keep it.
Yeah, I was about to just see if I could click on kick for meeting if he said no.
Mhm. Yeah. Okay. So that one, I'm going Kickboxer. Who's next?
Okay. Ryan.
I'm gonna go Bloodsport.
I can't blame you, but they were both great. But I had a
But and they're both Jean-Claude Van Damme, right?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Mhm.
I've seen Kickboxer more. I know that the villain's name was Tong Po, and the guy that trained him pulled his legs apart with between these two
Yep.
palm trees. That was a really cool scene. So
Far out.
all right, who's next?
Chris.
Bloodsport.
So we got 2 Bloodsport. James, did you give anything?
Nope.
He knows
undecided.
This is your
Nothing.
chance to go back and put it on Kickboxer, make it 2-2, and Marty's got to pick again.
Sure. Kickboxer.
My pick is based on a scene that I remember from watching it. Just say I watched it. He puts his fist into glass. Which one is that?
That is Kickboxer.
Well, that's the one I'll have to go with.
Absolutely. Now the scene that is the equivalent to that in Bloodsport to me is when he does the splits and he punches the big dude up under the sack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right
They
on.
called that the sack attack.
Yeah. He sacked him.
Okay. Last set of movies. We have Rocky versus the Karate Kid.
Rocky 1. I mean,
Guess
because
we got to start with that one.
if you get rid of Rocky 1, then you don't get Rocky 4.
Right.
But wax on, wax off.
I feel like if you get rid of Rocky 1, you get rid of all of them.
Right? I mean, that's what I'm
That's
saying.
the rule.
But the rest of them don't matter. It's Rocky
Yeah,
4
The
that
picture
matters.
fades away, man.
Oh, boy.
Trust me, I've seen it happen.
Well, it's going on the fact that I've seen it a million times, and it is one of my favorite movies of all time. I've got to save the Rocky franchise.
Okay,
Sure.
how about you, James? You haven't watched it?
I guess that means he's going Rocky.
Okay,
Rocky.
That was nice.
sounds good. Chris,
Karate Kid.
Dang, son.
God, I knew
Rocky,
Chris was
I'm
going to be
fine.
the different
Yeah.
one. I'm saying Rocky.
I'm
I
keeping
go
Cobra
Rocky,
Kai.
too.
Well, yeah, I mean, Cobra Kai wouldn't be around. You know, I met the dude that played Johnny. It was pretty cool.
Really?
Mm-hmm, sure
Ralph
did.
Macchio? Oh wait,
No,
no, you said
Johnny.
Nope.
Johnny. Sorry.
I can't remember his name right now, but yeah, I met him at a con, and I had a Johnny action figure he signed for me. So it's pretty cool.
That's
I
cool.
worked with a lady in Cincinnati that told me a story about her. I know her son is in the movie business. He does editing and stuff like that. And she's from LA. And she said she worked at the unemployment office. And this guy would come in all the time and talk about, he would just come in and talk to her. Like he'd be there for every once in a while for a reason. Most of the time it was just annoying. He was just find somebody to talk to. And he always talked about the script he had.
Yeah.
And it was Rocky. And I call BS on that. I don't know.
That would have been Sylvester Stallone. He wrote the movie.
Exactly. That's what she says.
William
That he
Zabka
would
was
come in
the
there.
guy's name, by the way. That's the guy that played Johnny, William Zabka. But yeah, I don't believe that
she said
either.
Sylvester Stallone used to come in, talk about the script he had all the time.
You know, my mom used to call him Vester Sloan because we are from
Now
Eastern
that guy
Kentucky.
lives up Henpin, right?
Right, yeah. Yeah, Vester Sloan. Marty.
yeah.
Marty, did you have a preference of those two?
Well, based on Ren's feedback, I'd have to go with Rocky.
Okay, well, Chris was the only outlier on that one.
Okay. Well,
Chris has prevented a couple unanimous
He has.
decisions tonight.
He has.
Well, guys, let's review our picks, shall we?
Sure.
We started out with action movies, and we went with Beverly Hills Cop and RoboCop. Is that correct? Does that sound
Mhm.
about right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we went with Predator and Back to the Future of the sci-fi.
Yeah.
Okay. Teen culture. We went with The Breakfast Club and Goonies to
Yep.
save.
Yep.
Sports underdogs. Was it Bloodsport or Kickboxer?
Kickboxer.
Kickboxer.
Yeah,
Kickboxer.
you the one
3-2.
decided that one. Yep.
And Rocky. So, for all you out there listening, comment the 80s movie you're saving, because you need to choose wisely, because trust me, history depends on it, and the future. Thank you. That concludes our 80s edition of Pick One to Save with yours truly, Marty McFly.
That was a great job, Marty.
That was great.
Ren,
Thank you, guys.
Especially, I mean, you're doing really well for this to be the first time you've ever even heard of what a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is wild, man. There's like a
Uh-huh.
screen in front of me. It's like I'm just waiting for McFly to come up on my screen here. My dad got fired with one of these devices, so
do you know?
I was a little nervous.
Do you all know who was the one that jumped in and said McFly?
No.
That's Flea from
Yeah.
Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Oh, it is.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
from Red Hot Chili Peppers.
So yeah, that guy ends up in a really successful band, Marty. Believe it or
You're
not.
going to really like them.
Yeah, you really
Oh,
are.
yeah.
They're probably right down your alley. Well, I guess that wraps up this episode of the Songs of FM podcast. Guys, we have completed 7. Can you believe it? We've got a few more to go before we wrap up the first season. We want to thank you all for listening to us on the platforms of what, James?
Apple Podcast.
You had to think about it. Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
Amazon Music.
Amazon. We will pull up at one point. We'll pull up our account that we go through, and there are several platforms that we are on. We're also in the visual form on YouTube, and also YouTube Podcasts, which is something I didn't know existed. So you can check us out all over the place. You can email us at songsofm@gmail.com. Marty, thank you for joining us. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, it's about time I head out. Hey, Doc, we got to go.
Yeah,
Well-
hey, Doc's probably going to get freaked out in 14 years with this Y2K thing that they're all talking about. Tell him
Yeah.
stay calm.
Yeah,
Nothing
it's
happens.
nothing.
It was
No.
all media hyping it up.
That's
Y'all will
exactly
be good.
right. Well,
Right on. I'll let him know.
for Ryan, for James, for Chris, and for Marty, and Ren somewhere, We want to thank y'all for listening to the Songs of FM podcast. We'll be back in 2 weeks, and we'll see you in the meantime. Y'all have a good one.